Winter is coming. So we are at the beginning of the autumn season, and autumn means getting ready for the winter in Turkey. We like to capture the goodnesses of summer in jars to eat and to enjoy for the whole winter. Actually, last year we didn't have time for it, and few other reasons. We weren't able to make this beautiful Luteinitsa. This is one of my favorite things in life. This comes from the Bulgarian-Turkish as Luteinitsa, which is charcoal eggplant, charcoal red pepper, and charcoal tomatoes with some garlic. As this is almost 2 years old, when I open it and eat it, it's still gorgeous. You don't have to make them in big jars. You can use them in small jars. So once you make them, you can eat it in breakfast with some cheese. You can use it as a dip sauce for chips. You can eat it as a meze on a table. It's very good with köftes, meatballs, amazing. Just with a bit of toasted bread as a spread. It's gorgeous. As a spread into a sandwich, it's mind-blowing because it has a lot of umami from the tomatoes, garlic, and red pepper. So good.
Or maybe sauce for pasta.
Sauce for pasta is also so good. We make like always maybe 100, 150 jars. When someone comes accidentally, we don't know that they're coming. It's the first thing we put some simit, some cheese, and this Luteinitsa. This is a gorgeous recipe. You must try it. Today I'm going to show you how to make it with the grill, but also I'm going to show you how to make it on the stovetop. So in this recipe, you're gonna see two of the videos. We're gonna start with the charcoal. It is mind-blowing. Let's go. When we do this on an original charcoal grill, what we do, first, we start with the tomatoes like this. We already cut them in half. We are putting all of them here. We don't cut the tomatoes like this. We cut it longitudinal. The reason for it is this way we find that less water gets dropped. Which type of tomatoes to use? We are using what we have, so you can use whatever you have. Ideally, for canning, the type of tomatoes are either called Roman tomatoes or plum tomatoes, more elliptical ones. They have less water and more meaty side, but we already had these, so we're using them already. We have 3 types of tomatoes here. Now I'm going to add the other things, which are first eggplants. I'm going to have few scores. The reason is it has a lot of air inside. While it's getting hot, the air expands. I don't want the air to go out and like explode. I'm giving them a way to get out. Burak is also helping me. So we put the eggplants. Green peppers gives a bitter taste. These give more an umami-full taste. So I am also scoring these peppers and adding it on the side. Once the side is charcoal and we get the smell, I am very shortly, for a short amount of time, turn the tomatoes, not too much. Just take away the rawness and let the tomatoes have the charcoal smell more. For the eggplants, this rule applies. You put your finger, if it becomes really soft, then they are ready. If it's not, you again, still like köfte, you have to turn it every once in a while for it to cook equally. Even though they are softer, but still hard, I'm turning it so that it's gonna be a balanced eggplant. It's ready probably in 3, 4, 5 minutes maximum. I'm not going to crowd this because then it will be so hard to peel the skins off, so just spreading them. I put the tomatoes in here with another plate so that it's going to be like hammam. It's gonna sweat and it will be easier to peel the skin off. Then I put rest of the aubergines and most of the peppers here. I want them to go brown and black like this. Don't be afraid, we are going to peel all those off, but we like that fume smell and it's gonna be very, very tasty. All the sides have to be cooked, so I'm turning them over and over again, and the aubergines are starting to get softer, but they really have to leave themselves to you. So each part should be as soft as this. Can I leave this to Mr. Burak Arpak? I'm going to go inside to finish my tomatoes. Yes. Now these are here still waiting. Guess how many garlics are here? The first one who guesses right will have a small present from me. I'm going to get 18 garlics. Some are big, some are small. That's life. I'm going to put them in my mortar with a bit of salt. Beat them. Okay, now I have my big copper. Copper always tastes a little better. I'm going to put a little less than a cup of olive oil. I put the garlic in. And as I clean my tomatoes, I'm going to add my tomatoes here. As they have rested a bit, the tomatoes are gonna be easily peeled. I am going to bury these guys. I just roughly chop, not to burn the garlic. I have to be fast. They get in. First, I'm going to finish the tomatoes until Burak comes up with the other veggies. Because tomato has a lot of water, it has to cook and get reduced. It's gonna reduce like 1/3, but for that I'm going to put it in the lowest heat. It's gonna simmer. Meanwhile, probably Burak has already charcoaled the peppers. I'm gonna go and get them. Yes, Mr. Grillman.
This is
Oh,
the batch.
thank you.
And I think in 5-10 minutes this will be ready.
You're gonna
as
be
well.
with us, yes.
Yes.
Superhero. Yeah. Yes. And the magic of the kitchen. When you go, the board gets cleaned. Thank you very much. First, I wanna start with the peppers. They have already had a hammam session. I will also use some water. This is gonna be for my hands. To clean, sometimes it's easier with the hand, like this. But if it's too hot, do the fine tuning with the knife. And this is not the end. We cut it from the middle, we open it. Actually, you can do this at the end as well. We have to take, it's better with a spoon, the seeds out as well. Sometimes I used to not to take the seeds, but I found out without the seeds, it tastes better for a longer amount of time. Few can stay, doesn't hurt anyone. So Luttenitsa also could be a teamwork. One can do the grilling, the other one can do the peeling, the other one can do the chopping. These getting ready for the winter things are done in an imece way, which is like a communal way. In the villages, people gather together. For example, if it's neighbors, one day this will be done in one household and the rest of the other women come there, and in another day everyone gathers in another one's house. Okay, we're not in the village, but we are a big family. So Burak is now doing the grilling, I am doing the cleaning, so you can do the chopping. Yes, Adile is gonna do the chopping. Yes, get your board and come.
Hello, Adile.
Hello.
Hello Adile, how are you doing? We cut the peppers in big chops like this. And for the aubergine, I always make the same mistake. I like poking. Burak also likes poking the aubergine. But when we poke the aubergine too much, then it gets cracks everywhere. So when we're trying to open it, it might make it a little harder. First, we make an incision from top to until almost the end, but I don't cut the bottom skin. Open it with the back of the spoon. For example, this is too much seeds. At this season, sometimes this happens. We don't want the eggplants to be really thick at the bottom. It means that they started to have seeds. Seeds gives bitterness, and it's very unfortunate. It feels bad.
Why does it feel bad?
Yeah, I don't want to throw it away. I'm not going to add it to my Luttenitsa because it
give it
sits.
to me, I'll mix it
Tamam.
with sarımsaklı yoğurt and it's gonna be
Okay,
very
I'll give it to you, and she's gonna mix it immediately with some garlic and yogurt and eat it that way. This is done. So, with the aubergine, what we're gonna do is first chop one way, then the other way, gather it together, another chop. This is enough. Now, these and these peppers are ready, and now we're gonna finish the rest, and our Luttenitsa is going to be almost ready. Now I would like to show you the consistency of the tomatoes. When we first started, there was a lot of water and the tomatoes were at the bottom. Now it is like really ready to be like a menemen. This is ready. Now we can put the rest in. Then we're going to finish all the aubergines while this is cooking. These get in. Ta-da! This might look like a lot of work, but actually you do this once and for the whole winter you're gonna have something amazing to eat. Very healthy as well. For the recipe, we're gonna put 3 tablespoons of salt. I put some for the garlic, and again, 3 tablespoons of sugar. This is for the balance of the acidity of the tomatoes. And about 2 tablespoons of vinegar gets in. When this whole thing starts to bubble, it's gonna be ready. We're gonna then jar this. And the jarring process, I want to summarize it a bit. First, clean it. You can put it in the washing machine or clean it by your hands. And then put it in the oven so that they really get hot. Once they're ready, take them out. This is really important. No bacteria is in, we're sure. And also something really important, not to dirty the rim. And to do that, I'm going to use this like this. Okay. And also for the lids, I have a hot water. I'm going to put the lids here for 15 seconds is enough. Put the lids inside facing outwards. I don't put it like this. I put it like this. Upside down, yes. I'm going to put a bit more olive oil on top, but not too much. I want fresh olive oil inside as well. It doesn't rancid anything if it's not rancid itself. Now, jar it. Clean the bottom of the ladle so it doesn't drop and ruin anything. Give it a bit of shake. And then some olive oil to seal it. And then close the lid. And the first one is ready. Hadi bakalım. 100 more to go. Evet. Here we have 13 jars of greatness that you can make. If you say, Refika, we're fine with a smaller one and we don't want a charcoal, I promised you how to make that as well. So you can use a griller like this. I think they sell it on the internet as grilling enamelware, or you can put some kind of a wire, or you can directly do this on a stove top like this. It ruins the stove a bit, but also works. This is too high heat, but something like this. We have these grilling things, which is enamelware, and there are holes in the middle. We put all these in the middle like that. If it's an aubergine, same thing. Few incisions, not too much. If it's a pepper, again, few incisions. And if it's a tomato, we cut it from the middle. Whoa. Voila. And put it like this. If you say, Refika, I have an electrical stove, I don't have a grill, only have the oven or the air fryer, all will work. In the oven, put everything, if it's an aubergine, on the top rack and open the grill of your oven and it will work. Or if you're in the air fryer, same thing happens. Put it into 200 degrees and put everything. This will take a bit too long in an air fryer, but it will work. Other than that, everything is same. Instead of it like a big version, I want to have the small version of it. It's 1 kilo of tomatoes, 10 red peppers. These are too big, so you can use 8. And 4 big aubergines like this. I also will write the kilogram at the bottom. So 4 aubergines, a kilo of tomato, and 9 to 10 red peppers is the measure. Then it's 6 garlic, a tablespoon of salt, tablespoon of sugar, about 50 milliliters to 60 milliliters of olive oil, and less than a tablespoon of vinegar. That's the recipe. We have it down below as well. So you can use both. It will work as miracles, you'll see. Hope you enjoyed our getting ready for the winter. This winter is gonna be hard for Turkey because we're in the middle of a really bad economical crisis. It's gonna be bad for the whole world because this war thing is getting worse and worse every day. I am wishing and praying for the humanity in everyone's to wake up again. If we all wish it together, it will work. That's it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video, make a comment. These make a big difference. Share it with your loved ones. This is really important as well. We need all the emotional and material support that we can get. Thank you so much.